Oh, welcome back. Uh, in last chapter, we discussed inheritance and polymorphism uh, through subclass, superclass concepts. So in this chapter, we will discuss some additional topics around inheritance. So the topics we are going to cover include the listed ones showing here. So first, we are going to cover the concept about how to use the package in our program. Okay, what's the benefit for it? Then we'll discuss with the package private modifier, how are we going to limit accessibility and extensibility? Okay. And then we are going to move to secure coding practice related with inheritance relationship. Okay. So how are we going to use subclass overriding to increase the secure coding? And how do we use the final method and the classes to also achieve a certain level of secure coding requirement? And we will also explain the difference between immutability and the final, okay? And uh, and some of the sections in this chapter are not on the textbook, but you can find them on our supplemental website on GitHub. Okay. Okay, so let's move to the first section, okay, regarding package. And if you recall so far, when we do coding, a lot of time we needed to do some import statement, okay? So that import statement, following that, most of the time is you import some package, okay? So what is a package and why we use it? So packages basically is a great way, okay, to organize some related class. And later on, we will also learn an interface. So some classes related and interface and some other relevant files. It's kind of like you put all of them in some in a specific folder that you defined. Okay, so that you can manage them efficiently. And yeah, we already used the package before. Okay, so using the through the import statement. So in this chapter, we will learn how we can create our customized package. And for example, if you recall, whenever we try to use string builder as a string, integer double, those wrapper class, you need to import that java.lang package. And java.lang is a existing Java package that contain classes and interfaces. We are going to learn interface later, okay? And they are fundamental to the design of Java programming language. So and here we have Java and then .lang, is it? So the idea is you can think of, so Java is a top level folder, okay? And the lang is a subfolder under it, okay? And within this lang subfolder, we have some Java files like string builder, okay? To define the specific class like integer class, double class, string builder class, and they are all grouped together in the java.lang package. So here it gives us a visual illustration about the relationship, okay, between the packages. So java.lang is a package like we just explained. It includes a string builder and the integer double. Okay, like those integer double, those are wrapper class. It also has another package called utility as it package. And what it has like the data class, random class, scanner class. Okay. So this Java it serves kind of like a super folder is under it, and then we have subfolder. Okay, and the subfolder. So basically, it's our package. And there are a lot of others. So for the complete list of all of the Java package, and you can find on the official Java documentation website. Okay. What I list here is for Java 8. And then we understand the package concept. Okay. So then there is another concept that's related with package is package private concept. And if you recall, previously we learned the concept about encapsulation that so encapsulation is achieved in a class. It's through that accessibility keyword private, okay? And when we introduce inheritance, we can also achieve certain level of encapsulation through protect. Okay. And then now we have the package concept. Is it so same package or different package? Then how about the visibility modifier? Is it so? Uh, so what will that change? So it said if a variable and method does not have any visible visibility modifier, so without like a private, protect, or public, those are visibility modifier. So if you don't add those three keywords before the variable or method. Okay, then what is visibility? Okay, so then it says Java will treat it as package private. Okay, so package private, that also limit the visibility and accessibility. Okay, so it grants access to any class that is part of the same package. It doesn't have the superclass or subclass restriction. Okay, it just cares about if they are in the same package. So if they are in the same package, then they are allowed to access. If you don't have those specified visibility keyword, okay. So this also at a certain level, it preserves the encapsulation, okay. So encapsulation, it's information hiding. So information hiding, you want it to like private, is it private? Then it's only to the class itself. Okay, and the protect is between superclass and the subclass. Outsiders cannot access. You see, now we have the concept about package. So package is even though the class are different and doesn't have inheritance relationship, but they are put in the same package, then they can still access. Okay. So at a certain level, it preserves the information hiding and encapsulation. Okay, we have learned the three keyword, public, protected, and private. So now we also learned the package concept. So what will be their scope regarding visibility and accessibility, is it? So this diagram shows us the range, kind of. Okay. So we can clearly see like private is protected the most because it's only applied to class itself. Outside of class, it can not, no matter it's in the same class or subclass. Okay, it doesn't allow. And then package private. So within the same package, and within same package, so no keyword, no visibility, modifier, keyword. Okay, then we call it package private. So then in that case, it's the same package, any class. And then more broader is protected. Protected is applied to superclass and subclass, so any package. Okay, even though in different package. Okay, so if they have that inheritance relationship, okay, then that's fine. Then public is the most broad. So basically no encapsulation, no information hiding. So anyone can access. So I mentioned the information hiding with package private. Okay, so we can declare as items. So item here is variable or method. Okay, private or package private to achieve the information hiding. Okay, in object-oriented programming. Okay, and also just um, a reinforcement of the concept. So OOP has three major components. Okay, so encapsulation. So now encapsulation also expanded regarding package private. Okay, and then we learned inheritance. So that provides that is a relationship. And we also learn polymorphism. Okay, polymorphism is like the dynamic dispatch. Okay, those concepts, the override, overridden, is it, and overload. Okay, dynamic, static. Okay, all of those concepts there. So those are three and very important components in object-oriented programming. And here, when we discuss package private, we discuss the encapsulation. Okay, so here's some recommendation regarding this preserve encapsulation for package private concept. So it says if a class will be published for external users, then you declare the class as public. Okay. Otherwise, even for class, you just declare as package private or for our internal use, because sometimes some class you don't want exposed. You just want it be used for internal development use. Is it? In that case, just declared as package private. Also within class, you declare as public or protected for the variable and method. That will be part of, be careful, published API. Okay, so API is some interface. Okay, and so that external can go ahead to use. So if that you provide as public and protected, okay, with the package. Otherwise, you declare non-API variable and method as private or package private for our own internal use. Okay. So here is some recommendation regarding secure coding for encapsulation. And then in client driver, so normally client driver is like some third party, okay, it's not involved with the package development. So then in client driver, normally you only use the public features provided by the package. Okay, and so secure coding guidelines. So here it's discussed about the inheritance. So there are some holes, okay. And over here, the key concept is we can prevent the security holes through what? Through override. So override is very important, okay. So override does provide the polymorphism features also, okay. Mm. And because of the inheritance, so it will provide, it will, so if we don't have the polymorphism implemented correctly, okay, in subclass, sometimes it will expose the security holes, okay? So in order to prevent it, when we design a complex project, then we needed to design it carefully to prevent those security holes. So one way to achieve that, so that we also achieve the goal for inheritance is through override. And because sometimes with the development, you may want to add more method to the superclass. Is it make some change to the superclass? So changes to a superclass sometimes can cause unwanted or unexpected behavior in subclass if the class not carefully designed. Okay, we will see that in our example. Okay. So for secure coding recommendation is then we must override the method from the superclass if the subclass has some security, special security needs. Okay, sometimes you may also want to have your own like subclass is based on the superclass designed. Then in that case, then we also needed to have this consideration. Okay, so it's because of the change of the superclass, how the chain effects will impact subclass. Then we needed to be careful because it serves two different goals, is it? So one is inheritance. Okay, inheritance, the purpose is so that we prevent reinvent the wheel. Okay, so you just inherit the features and the behaviors from the parent class. But on the other hand, it may have some security holes exposed. Then to prevent that, then in subclass, if we have some special security consideration, okay, then we need to override the method. And we will see that and understand better in our example. Okay, so we will stop here for this section. Temporarily, we will go to discuss example. Okay, so let's just stop here.